बोलिए।
Hello friends, my name is Manish Thakur and you are watching my show MVP Tech Guide. In this video we have to show how to make presentation for better explanation. But before starting this video, if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and press bell icon for updated new videos. So let us start with Mr. Vishnu Kumar Dev for how to prepare a better explanation for PowerPoint
Present.
presentation.
Hello guys, this is Bhishma Kumar Dev. Today we are discussing about how we make presentation on any kind of superstructure like bridges and buildings or malls. So now today we'll give an example of signature bridge. How to make presentation on this bridge regarding on all of the key parts of the bridge like designing, superstructure, foundation, etc. So now we are starting. So this is the example of presentation of signature bridge. Signature bridge is a cable stayed bridge, and this is the format. You have to do this format by showing your name, your guidance, and college, etc. So this is the first step. Now secondly come the introduction part. So you can see first there should be a artistic view of the bridge and a brief details of the bridge. Here given signature bridge that is situated in Yamuna River, Wazirabad in Delhi. It's also a cable stayed bridge. Now come to the description part of the project. Signature bridge having total length of 675 meter, height of pylon 154, total number of lane 8. Now given the client, there is Delhi Tourism and Transportation Department, new construction company's name, then earthquake analysis, etc. Now come to the site layout. Here you can see the site layout of the bridge, where the bridge actually situated. Now there's given also a map of Delhi. Besides, there's given a drawn layout by which you can identify. Now come to the pylon part of the bridge. There's this signature bridge contains of 15 number of wires and 4 on main span and 4 on the other span. The pylons are maximum height of 154 meter. So next come to the pylon and stay cable. This is the cross section of the cables, and you can see the how they are transported through roads towards the bridge. After that we come to the reinforcement part. Here you can see the reinforcement and what the reinforcements are actually used and what the key parts that should be in mind, that is bar bending schedule, lap length, anchor length, cover blocks, that should be keep in mind doing these structures. Now come to the shuttering part. How to provide shutterings. Steel works and frameworks also used to counteract the deflection, and lubricants are also will be used for the better work. Next come to the treatment of formwork. Now after the formwork we must need to keep an eye on the curing part, because curing imparts strength in the concrete. Okay, next come to the foundation part. While doing the foundation, we need to give the piling details and how the piles are constructed manually or pile driving, and the lubricants used, etc. This is the very important part. Next, this is the well foundation that is used in the bridge we are discussing. That this is the section of the well foundation. There is also given the number of bars. Then you can see. Now there you can see how the jackdown pile foundations are constructed through using the jacks. Now come to the loading part of the bridge. Here we can see the structure loading details is showing in the figure, and total and separated valves are provided, and total 50 bars on each supporting tools are used to counteract the load. The placing of girder, there in the figure, in the picture you can see the steel girders are given that used in the bridge, and the bolt of the grade 8.8. The test, it's the important part for concrete, because the test identifies the concrete which should be used is sufficient strength or not. So this is the slump test. Now come to the silt content test. And silt is the silts the particle that weakens the concrete, so we must need to test the silt content in the sand before providing it. Now this bridge has some specialty, like this bridge has a response system. This total 104 sensors and 171 data cables used in this bridge for catching the sensors through the satellite. That will be very helpful. Okay, here you can see the process already shown in the figure, by which the bridge catches the sensor. That is very important thing that makes it special to the for the bridge. Now come to the conclusion part. Here you can add some major information for the bridge, which the bridge what is the bridge for and what it makes for. That come to the conclusion part. Okay, next you need to provide some references from which we are doing this work, because no one is doing for their own. Of course there should be some references from where you are collecting the data, so provide reference at the last. And next come to the thank you part. Thank you and thanks seeing our channel. Please make subscribe and like. Thank you. ठीक ठाक था